All right, so this is my very first live video on this channel. So who knows? It could be a disaster. It might go well. We'll see. But I knew I needed to get a video out for you guys today, so I wanted to make sure to get that done, and I did not have time to get all the editing and all that fun stuff together. So here we are. We are streaming live. We're going to talk all about how to develop a Pinterest marketing strategy. And if that was not very good sound, it's because I forgot to grab the mic. So I apologize for that. Anyway, here we go. Pinterest marketing strategy. So the first thing you want to think about when you are developing your Pinterest marketing strategy is all about your niche. So you hear this everywhere, but you have to know who you're talking to before you can develop any sort of a strategy. So first things first, know your niche. Second thing we're going to talk about today is content pillars. So when you're building a strategy, you need to have content pillars, and you can build your Pinterest boards from those content pillars. So if you're a blogger, you probably have 5 or 6 things that you talk about in your blog. That would be your main content pillars. You can also split those down into 2 to 3 other subcategories that can be additional boards for you. If you're an e-commerce seller, it might look like your categories in your e-commerce store, something like that. If you're a coach, it's going to be, do you have a framework that you talk about? Things like that. That would be kind of your pillars of content that you would use for your Pinterest strategy. And then number 3 is keyword research. So I know I harp on this all the time, but it's super important on Pinterest because Pinterest is a search engine. So having good keywords makes a huge difference in your strategy. So Pinterest marketing strategy, tip 3, do your keyword research, research trends, all that jazz. Okay. And if you need information on how to do keyword research, how to use trends, I have videos on those. I will go ahead and link those down below in the description. And then, as far as that keyword research goes, I know it sounds boring, but it's so, so important to make sure that you get that done because that's how your people are going to find you. So when you start searching for those keywords, start thinking about what would people be looking for if they were looking up what I offer. And that is a really good place to start. And then you can start researching in the search bar, the trends tab, and then also in the ads. Like I said, I'm going to post a video or link a video down below for you to check out how to do all the keyword research. All right. And then I have my notes because we're live. Optimize profile. So you want to, after you get your keyword research done, you're going to optimize your profile with those keywords. So they're going to be in your name, your about section, your board descriptions, on your board covers. And then again, when you're building your pins, you're going to have keywords in your text overlay, your title, your description, so that it all kind of matches up and Pinterest knows who you are. So they can put those pins in front of the right people who will actually click on them. So that's why that keyword research is so important. It's like the most integral part of your strategy. Next, after you have a fully optimized Pinterest profile, then you can move on to goal setting. So if you don't know how to optimize a Pinterest profile, I'll link down below my mini course. It's free. It shows you exactly how to do that. So once you get to the goal setting part, the things you need to think about with a Pinterest strategy is obviously what your goals are. So is it awareness? Do you want people to just be aware of your brand? Is it consideration where they're, really considering maybe opting in? They want to click through to your website. They want to see your products. They want to see your blog. They want to read more information about whatever you have to offer. Or are you looking for conversions? Do you want people to actually purchase the service or purchase the product? Maybe you have some sort of an opt-in. That would be a conversion also. So think about that and what the goal is. Now, you might say all 3, and that's fine. You can develop a strategy based on all 3 different types of content, different types of pins to reach all different buyer stages. So think about that goal first. And then the next thing, you really want to come up with an idea on what it's going to look like as you are developing the plan. So think about launches you have coming up, any events coming up, anything that you're planning on, pushing as far as sales if you're e-commerce. And you're going to develop the plan based on that. Now, on Pinterest, you have to look at like 30 to 90 days ahead of time. 90 days is better. So if you can, 30 to 90 days, start pinning for whatever event that you are planning for. And this includes holidays. So we have the holidays coming up. Hot tip, you should be posting Halloween content. If you have anything for Thanksgiving, if you have Christmas stuff, you can post all of that right now. You can really put those in your pin plans right now. So think about those goals, what you're trying to accomplish, and then what events are coming up when you are considering making the strategy and building a plan. Once you have all of that done, then you can get to the nitty gritty of actually building out your pin plan. And what I recommend is that you have a spreadsheet that has all of your content, all of your products, everything in one spot. And then you can build the pin plan based on that. So every month, maybe you do every single day a different URL, and you're going to have your keywords there to make sure that you incorporate in your text overlay, your title, and your description. You're going to go through and create those pins and schedule them out. Once you do that, then you are done for the month. So, you don't have to spend a ton of time on Pinterest once you get the bulk of that work done in the beginning. Once you have that, you want to give that strategy at least 90 days before you mess with anything. So, if you're doing a mix of static pins with infographics, you're pushing some of your events that are coming up, give it some time to work. Pinterest is a search engine. You're not going to get overnight results right away. So, give it 90 days and then take a look at your analytics and see what's working. What is working for your brand? Is it static posts? Is it a certain type of static post? Maybe it's video that's really popping off for you. Take a look at what's working and then do more of that. And you can incorporate more of that in your next strategy for the next 90 days. So I like to really have an idea. I don't plan 90 days of pins ahead of time, but I like to have an idea on where I'm going for the next 3 months. And then looking even further ahead when it comes time for like Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, all the holidays around the winter months. So consider that when you are planning for that. And then once you have all your analytics, you're making sure you're tracking, you can really zone in on what's working for you on Pinterest. And that's really where the magic happens. If you do need some help building a strategy, I actually have a service. It's a one-on-one strategy call where we can build out this strategy together, and I can help you like find the keywords and build up the actual pin plan and the strategy and the keywords and all of that. So if that's something that's interesting to you, I will put a link down below where you can check that out. But that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to do a really quick live since, I was slacking and I didn't get a video done ahead of time. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And also let me know if you like this style of just going live kind of off the cuff, or if you're like, Michelle, get it together and get more videos edited. Either way, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend and we will talk soon. Bye bye.